Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between lush green hills, lived a young boy named Tim. He was a curious and imaginative child, always seeking new adventures and eager to learn. However, Tim was not particularly fond of attending school. He found it tedious to sit still and listen to the teacher's lectures day after day. One sunny morning, as Tim wandered through the village square, he noticed a peculiar sight: a wise old man seated under a large oak tree. The man had a serene presence, and people from all over the village gathered around him, seeking his guidance. Intrigued, Tim approached the old man. "Excuse me, sir," Tim said politely. "I couldn't help but notice how everyone comes to you for advice. What is the secret to your wisdom?" The old man smiled warmly at Tim. The old man gestured to a nearby library. "In books, you will find the knowledge of generations. Read and absorb the wisdom of those who came before you." With newfound determination, Tim started spending hours in the library, reading books on various subjects. He delved into tales of heroes and legends, explored the wonders of science, and learned about the art of thinking deeply and critically. As time passed, his mind expanded, and he began to see the world in new and exciting ways, but the old man's advice didn't end there. He also encouraged Tim to meditate and reflect on his thoughts and experiences. So, each morning and evening, Tim would sit under the same oak tree where he first met the wise man, closing his eyes and allowing his mind to wander freely. Through meditation, he discovered the power of mindfulness, which helped him focus and remain present in every moment. As Tim continued his journey of self-discovery, he noticed how much he had changed. He had become patient, empathetic, and a great listener. People started seeking him out for advice, just as they once did with the old man. But Tim humbly shared the knowledge he had gained from books, meditation, and his life experiences. One day, news of Tim's wisdom reached the nearby kingdom. The king, eager to meet this young sage, invited him to the palace. Tim was excited yet nervous as he stood before the mighty king, who was known for his shrewdness and intellect. The king asked, "Young man, I hear you possess great wisdom. What is the secret to your brilliance?" Tim thought back to the wise old man's words under the oak tree. "Your Majesty," he began, "I have trained my mind through reading, meditation, and introspection. It has allowed me to understand the world around me and connect with people's hearts." The king was impressed by Tim's response and appointed him as his advisor. Tim humbly accepted the position, knowing that his newfound wisdom came from the simple act of taking the time to train his mind. As years passed, Tim's reputation as a wise and compassionate advisor spread far and wide. The village that once saw him as a curious boy now celebrated him as a true sage. And so, the lesson remained: taking the time to train your mind can unlock boundless wisdom and lead to a life filled with meaning and purpose. If you get anything from here, if the video is good, please subscribe and give a like and support. Thanks for watching.